G'day, it's Luddy. Welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping to take you through some of the builds that I do on old Land Rovers. I've been building old Land Rovers for quite a while. I've got a Series 2A on the go at the moment, and I'm hoping that you can come along on the journey of the rebuild of this. This particular one's a 1972. It was complied in about March 1972, and one of the very last of these types to be delivered. So you can see it's got the white eyes, so it's got the headlights on the guards, so which is indicative of the last of the 2As. In fact, this one, as I'm reading it, was delivered after the Series 3s had started delivery. But apparently Land Rover still had a batch of 2As, like this one, that was still being delivered to corporations. This particular one was delivered to the grain elevator board. Subsequently, I found it actually in a barn in Willow Tree. So made a call to the owner. They had it on eBay. And what type of conditions it in? No rust. I was quite skeptical about that because all of these things seem to have rust in them somewhere. And when I came to have a look at it and pick it up, lo and behold, absolutely no rust. This one's had a bit of work done on it already, so by me. So when I got it, didn't work. The motor was decayed. The gearbox had pretty much snapped off. The interior was rat-eaten. Everything was looking rough on the outside. So there has been a bit of work, and I'll take you through that journey now. Spare tyre on the bonnet, makes it a little bit heavy. I've kept it there just purely because it's a little bit old school, but it does make it heavy to lift up. So inside here, the engine has been replaced. When I got it, it had an old 202. It was literally falling apart. This motor which is in it, again, it's another 202 with a S-spec carby on it. It had been reconditioned prior to me getting it. You'd never know it by the grid on it. However, it was in a Series 3, so motor's gone in, got a new gearbox in it as well. So the gearbox is a Series 3, full synchro mesh on it. So hopefully it's a little bit more smoother shifting than than what was in it. My experiences with the 2A gearboxes, although they might be strong, they're pretty crunchy, clunky, clashy, smashy to change gears on. The wheels I've had taken off. They've been sandblasted, powder coated in the original colour. So also had some of the Goodyear high miler tyres put on. Look, you don't get muddies like that these days. You can see that they're quite a gnarly tread. Going old school as well. So keeping the theme. Hopefully when this thing's being used off road, it's a bit more tricky to get bogged. Into the interior. So these seats, these were completely rat eaten when I got it. So stripped them down, refoamed them, reupholstered them with new vinyl. So floor's gone back in, gearbox has gone in. It's got more gear sticks than you could ever wish for in this thing. So square Smith's heater. So it is a ute. It's got a bit of junk in it at the back at the moment. It's also a good storage bin. But yep, so this is part of the restoration. In the back of the ute, there's still a bit of work to be done. So in the next episode, I'll be attacking the wiring. You can see that half of the wires are hanging out of this. In fact, I doubt very much that much of the electricals, if any of the electricals work at all. These wirings certainly do need a tidy up. Actually, through the whole car, they'll need a tidy up. One of the interesting things about this is it doesn't have any door locks. I'm not particularly worried about it being stolen though. You can see that looking through here that it's got more gear sticks than you could ever imagine. So what are they? I don't know. I had to find out a lot of this stuff myself as well. So gear stick for the transmission, overdrive, I think it's 4-wheel drive, low range, handbrake. Similar with the dash. Didn't know what half of these switches did, so had to go on a learning journey. That was a fair bit of time looking at the wiring diagrams and trying to understand what they even meant. So as part of the journey of the rebuild on this, I've still got a fair bit to go. So the wiring is next. So try and get all of the electrics working in this thing. And after that, I need to move on to the brakes. So I've got the thing running, haven't got the thing stopping yet. And the ultimate goal here is to get this thing re-registered back onto conditional registration and to be able to use it on the road. It'd be awesome to take this on a big trip somewhere. So hopefully that's something which we'll be able to do in the not too distant future. So thanks for coming on the ride with me. Oh, God.